Eric Bischoff's Real American Wrestling, Hulk Hogan was involved with it. It seems to have lost pretty much all of its steam since the passing of Hogan, but I understand Kurt Angle's still involved, Chael Sonnen. What do you make of this, the
Well,
chances of
again,
success?
I tried to. I had well, it must be an old email address for Eric. I just wanted to reach out to simply find out a little bit more about it, and if it was again, I want to find out more about it to see do I really want to be involved in this, and if it is something that is legit, that I would like to be involved with. If this is just something that's gonna, because I heard different things about their storylines, stuff like that going through. I'm thinking, to me, this looks like professional wrestling posing as amateur wrestling. So I'm like going, I don't know if I want to be involved in that. So again,
Yeah.
I was looking to try to find out more about it first, and I was fortunate enough to be at Eric's home at one point in time, but I had a big time computer glitch, and I lost quite a few names, phone numbers. I lost my entire database, which was pretty extensive at the time. So
So somebody let Eric Bischoff know that Dad does not have his contact
yeah,
information.
I would like to know more about it just to see if it makes sense to be involved with it. And again, if there is actually an invitation to be involved with it as well, because maybe they do, maybe they don't. I have no idea.
I can tell you from the clip I saw, and it was just a couple days before Hogan died. Eric Bischoff was on with a couple of amateur wrestlers on Fox talking about it, and it was very somber, as if Bischoff knew Hogan was almost going to die. But what I didn't get from it was any desire to watch these two amateur wrestlers. They didn't. They were lightweights for one thing, and I'm sure you're kind of like me as a heavyweight. You're not really that interested in lightweights, but they didn't really have a personality at all. And I know it's not pro wrestling, but give me some reason to want to watch this. It seemed very plain to me.
Well, see that's the way I thought it was going to be playing out. I actually thought, okay, is this going to be real amateur wrestling, and they're just going to be trying to teach these amateur wrestlers how to be more of a character. Again, whether you want to play the babyface role, whether you want to play that heel role, it's the role I take on anymore is that crotchety old fart. Okay, that I'm just speaking my mind because maybe I'm losing my mind there anymore. So it's like,
I think they should get like a guy like you in there against somebody. I know that us old school fans would like to see that, even though you probably don't want to do that at this
no,
age.
no,
I'd
no.
love to see you at Shamrock more than any of these young guys.
There's a market for it. I mean, honestly, I think you could put together it be underneath the umbrella of professional wrestling, but you could have this professional wrestling show that it is it's has something to do with the fight world. Okay, but it's the geriatrics league. Okay, so it's like now you got all these new and funnier type of rules. Like, well, they don't need mouthpieces; they're just going to pull their dentures out and put them over onto the apron. Okay, they have to have extra large hearing aids because they can't hear all the rules that the referee might be saying at different times. But like, you could get great sponsors like Depends and Just for Men and all kinds of sponsors like that. There would be so many comical errors that could be taking place with this. So again, I thought from a professional wrestling angle, there could be all kinds of funny things that could come from it.